You run down on your feature event, 25 laps. On the pole is car number 98, Bud Fanale of Jamestown, New York, a 1957 Chevy. And they're really barreling into the first turn. Coming out best is Bud Fanale in car number 98. Second, Keith Warner in 20, and third, Bud Gardner in 102. They're really moving out in the feature event of the evening. However, all cars must make that first lap in order for the race to be on. They're still all going, so your race is on. In the lead yet is Bud Fanale in car number 98, leading the pace. 2 laps completed, 23 laps to go.
Bud, right?
Bud was the oldest, yeah.
And so did you do the building, the mechanicals and stuff?
Later on I did.
Yeah, and he drove?
And Bud drove, yeah. And then,
that because he was the oldest, or was he?
Because he was the oldest, yeah.
Was he the meanest?
Yeah, he was kind of goofy. Like the rest, just kind of like the rest of us. He was kind of quick-tempered, Bud was. Was he? Yeah, he was.
Well, that's one thing nice. We've not heard that about you.
Yeah,
At no point have we heard anything when you had a quick temper.
But I used to get pretty hot occasionally. I told you the story about Pete Cusimano peeing on the fuel pump.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I bet.
No. Hey, this is racers.
Anyway, he had an old, I'm quite sure 38 or 39 Cadillac that he used to tow with, and they had that big old Buick Roadster that Carl used to run Patagro, and Bud run a little coupe, chopped and channeled coupe, Ford coupe, at the time, and we were towing to Meadville. Well, like I say, we towed with a chain, and it was a hot summer day, and that old Cadillac would vapor lock every 15 minutes. And anyway, I'm sure we're over the hoop-de-doos. They're probably on 277 going to Meadville that way. And we get on top of the hill, and the damn thing would vapor lock, so you get out and pour some water. Well, we run out of water about halfway. So gets pees on the fuel pump and made it all the way to Meadville.
Love it. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Some things money can't buy, stuff like that. Holy Christ, what a mean-looking son of a bitch that guy is. Gil Lathrop.
Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah. He had that great big old 55 Packard.
Yeah.
And he had a beard. I thought, oh, holy smokes, I don't want to get next to that guy. You know? And there's a lot of guys. I like Joe Saunders.
Yeah.
Joe Saunders, if there was that much room between two cars, he'd try to get in there. And he lost his sponsor, and they owned a junkyard. Really, that's true. Ask your dad, Randy.
I know.
I won that first Dean Layfield Memorial I won.
Right.
And I don't know what always made me mad, stuck in my craw about that. I never got a trophy for it. I got the trophy, but I had to give it back.
Well, you didn't get to keep it.
No, the only one I get to keep it was Plero. He said, I'm not giving it back. He still got it. He said, the hell with it. This is what, he was a hell of a showman. And he'd get junk to go where he wanted it to. He was a hell of a race car driver.
Days like this, there'll be days like this, Mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. I went walking the other day and everything.
Of the game, you mentioned tire stagger.
He knew how to slow down and get through the corners and without destroying the car. And there again, like I say, Dean's up here throwing dirt over the fence and Squirt's down here going by him.
Yeah.
Squirt was he was quite a lot of many years ahead of us when it comes to driving them race cars. Teasing him about get them kids out of that car and put a man in there and win some racing. And, I never had any disagreements with any of them. Leonard would, if you ever need anything, Leonard would be the first one there. And the same way with Jerry and old Lloyd and Marv. All of us were, as far as I was concerned, we were very close. And Lloyd Williams left a Cadillac down to my garage one time on Clinton Street, or Monroe Street. I had a little body shop on Monroe Street. Left it across the street, left the keys in it. He come to get it in the morning, it was gone. Somebody stole his Cadillac. What the hell did you leave the keys in it for?
Yeah.
Anyway, we all laughed over that for a year. Remember one time I was arguing with somebody, and Dick, what the hell's his name? Gilbert.
Oh, yeah.
Said something to me, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not mad, I love the guy. He done what he thought was right. I said something, hey, look, get the hell out of this, it's not your argument. Get out of here. He reached up and me shot right in the side of it, and now it's my argument, he said. That takes a lot of nerve. Now it's my argument. Emery was, what a very emotional man.
Oh?
Yeah, he worried about everybody. Mm-hmm. I remember one time at Erie, I got a picture of it somewhere. I was on the front cover. My front bumper's right up touching his steering wheel. I'm on that little bronze Camaro I have.
Wow.
And he jumps out of the car and comes over and worried about me. And I thought, my God, but that's the kind of guy Emery is, or was.
Tom Dill.
I say he's nuts. No, Tommy wasn't that bad. I've waited for him up in the corners, waited for him to come, and took him down by the flagpole a few times. His wife.
He wouldn't do anything like that.
No,
would he?
no. Well, I remember one night over the area, I'm sitting up there. He took me out in a I had to get qualified. He took me out in a consolation race or something. My wife used to sit with Big Red as one of his wives. Oh. He's been married 15 times so far. But anyway, don't get mad now. But I sat there waiting for him to come around. And my little Norwegian told Red, she said, Tom and I are close, real close. And he finally pissed him off. He told me. And I did. I caught him. I got him. No, don't get carried away now, he said. The only way you got by Tom is when he'd get it broke loose, like you were talking about Dean, get the ass end hanging out of, then you shoot underneath him, shut the door so he couldn't come off the corner without hitting you. And the only way you got by him. And one night at Erie, I don't remember what happened. I was leading the race, he was leading the race, back and forth. And finally, I shot it underneath him and I run about 2 laps. It was one of them nights where everybody's lead broke down or something. Well, anyway, I've got by him probably the same that way. He come running over. We're no longer friends, and I ripped my. Good. Now I won't feel bad when I wrap you right between the eyes. Now don't get carried. Anyway, we both laughed. Oh, God almighty. If there was any arguments or anything, they only lasted a few minutes and it was gone the next day.
Yeah.